Some of you don't even realize you have unfinished business. You need to go back where you left off with a new perspective. Go back to the gym. Go back to the drawing board.
Some of you are holding on to some real good memories that are no longer current memories, and you need to let them go so that you can get what's next.
When I was little, I used to spend time between where I was born, which was Welch, West Virginia, and Cleveland, Ohio. During the summers, I used to go back and work the farm with my grandfather.
If you spend all your time doing inventory on what you lost, you will never count up what you have left. Your future is never predicated on what you lost. It's predicated on what you have left. What you have left is enough to build something greater than where you are, and you have all the rich experiences that come through the atrocities you survive. You're stronger, you're wiser.
I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to get up and get out of bed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get out of bed. Go splash some water on your face. So let's go now. Get up and get after it.
So I wake up early. I wake up at 4:45. I like to have that psychological win over the enemy.
You pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's not a car or a person inside. You pan over here, it's the same thing, not a car or a person inside.
Go back to the business. Go back to the relationship. Go back to the burning building. You have unfinished business. All you got to do is show up with a new game plan and a new perspective. You got to finish business. You have unfinished business. You got work to do. Perspective is everything. Let's go. I need you to hear me loud and clear. How you see this thing is everything. You cannot change the past, but you can change your perspective about it. You gotta see this thing differently. Stop complaining about the divorce. Stop complaining about the job loss.
People want to know where I find my strength at, where I get my strength. I get it from a lot of places, but right now, this morning, I'm getting it from, there's not a car, there's not a person. Everybody's in their bed, sleep, dreading that it's a Monday, hate it's a Monday, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting after it every daggone day.
I believe in winning the battle against yourself. People say, why do you say that? Because there's a lot of things you can control. When you wake up, I talk about making your bed. Make your bed. Make sure your house is clean. Make sure you get your breakfast. Make sure you shower, shave. Whatever you're doing, control that. Don't hit the snooze button. All these things are very important. That's been told a lot of times. Why don't you hit the snooze button? Because you wake up already failing.
Stop complaining about the relocation. Your viewpoint is your advantage. Thank you for breaking up with me. Here's what you did. You opened up another opportunity for somebody else to come into my life. Thank you for firing me. You gave me an opportunity to explore entrepreneurship. I'm not bitter, I'm better. Perspective is what changes the game. Everybody wants increase and abundance and lifestyle change and new zip codes and new area codes, but you only read once a week and you only work out once or twice a month. And so the reason why you don't have what it is that you see, the reason why what's in your head is not in your hands, it's not your reality, is because your perspective opposes your potential. You don't have it because you don't see the value in it.
You've proven things to yourself that you couldn't have learned any other way, that you could overcome everything that happened to you. So start looking ahead. Nobody drives. Forward looking in the rearview mirror. Understanding that and surging ahead with what you have been given, and to appreciate time. I have a work ethic that they say is incredible. I mean, I can hang with the best of them when it comes to doing what has to be done. But I got it from watching my father well, and then sick he kept. But he kept moving.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the right information, and then we're gonna get narrow focus, and boom, we're gonna go for it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? That's it. Many of you will not be successful because you got this giant goal and no steps to go with it. You're just in your mind like, girl, this is my year. How many steps? I don't know. Like, what is it gonna take me to do it? I don't know. I just know this is my year. Can I be real with you? If you can't measure it, it ain't real. Keep your dreams phenomenal. Keep your vision phenomenal. Keep it phenomenal. And now I need you to get your weight up. As an individual, I need you to get your schedule up. I need you to get your life up. I need you to get your words up. I need you to get your heart up. I need you to get your action up.
My grandfather was a really hard worker because all he did was farming. This is how farming taught me to become successful. He taught me how to plow behind the mule. And when you plow, you tilling up dirt to create like a trench in the ground. And this dirt would come up on each side. He was creating those trenches because you had to put seeds in the ground. The seeds, little did I know, was the beginning of everything. The seed. In real life, when I put seeds in the ground, these are my dreams, my visions, my hopes, my aspirations. I would plant them all in the ground. I don't care what they are. You can start off wanting a bike. You can start out wanting to get in shape, one day graduate. Maybe you want to climb the corporate ladder, whatever your seeds are.
He kept producing all the way out work. Ceases to be work when you start to love it. When you love what you do, when you love what you do. You'll never work a day in your life so you love it better, you don't get tired. That doesn't mean you should take vacations. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have self-care. All that but self-care only have so much after Well, you get tired of that saying. On your back, you say, okay, I gotta do something. Because we were made to be productive and creative.
I need you to get to a place that every single thing that you do is phenomenal so that the life you want to live, you can actually live that life. You lay hold of it. And when that thing tells you to quit, you look at it in his eye and say, I ain't going nowhere. I will break you before you break me. You will not defeat me. You will not destroy me. Some of you are so ignorant. You've been through so much hell. You won't quit now? Why me, God? Why did I get MS? Why did I get cancer? Why did my mama die? Why did I get fired? Do you understand? Listen, you got through that. You got put through that because what that does, that tension produces greatness. Stop running from it and run to it. Stop telling me what you're going through. The greats, they get to it, they go through it. And the harder it is, the better.
You start putting them in the ground. Now, in life, it may take you, let's say a year going up, another year coming back, until I've got about 5, 6, 7 years in. Now, what has happened, the first row that I started planting the seeds in, well, some activity has started now. Now those seeds are starting to sprout through the ground. And what you want to do in life is you want to continually plant seeds. After some years go by, you look back at those sprouts that started to come up. So now you got to go back and you got to continually water. Then you just keep the process going. Well, you look back and those sprouts, they now stalks, but now you got to protect them. You've been nurturing them with the dirt, putting the nutrients on them. You've been putting water on them. You not only protecting them from birds in the beginning, which birds eat seeds, but now you got insects that come that want to eat your crop, your product.
I want to tell every entrepreneur listening at me, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, write a book about what you learned. For how you feel there's always something to do with what you have experienced. My legacy is pouring whatever I experienced into who's listening. That is my legacy.